In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 4. Irving hauls it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Lance. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
from the 37. He's on the move. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, Lance. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Fights out for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run here on 1st down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Nix off the play action. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action with Nix. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Mims with the grab. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 29. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Lance. This one finds Irving. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. 2nd and 8. That pass complete to Irving. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Nix with it on 1st. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Nix. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Broncos likely looking at a field goal try. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Lance. He's got it, room to run. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throw on 3rd down. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he put everything he had in. He makes the catch. 30. He's at the 10. He'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Looking to throw, Lance. Forced out to his right. And that catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now he takes it, and he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 47. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing his Lance. That pass caught by Wangu. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Nix. It's caught. McLaughlin. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's an RPO, looking left, caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's the handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Motioning the tight end left. Now it's Lance. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Irving hauls it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. He gets this one to Myers. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Here's Lance now. Got a man. Bowers has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Give now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast. From the 16. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action with Nix. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. Still working past the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Cut by Sutton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. A handoff left for Edmonds. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, a run with Edmonds. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Still has room inside the 15. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Extra point try now from Lutz. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete. It's Myers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Lance. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Lance. Flush down out to his left. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, Lance. He's on the move. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Nix. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Complete to Mims.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. A give to Edmonds up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos approaching win number 7 on the year. 2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This throw is caught. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Raiders take over first and again at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing his Lance. And they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Looking to throw Lance. Forced out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up, Brandon Jones. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Broncos looking at a punt on fourth down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He stays. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's able to take this up to the 15 before being taken down. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.